Fighter deficits are going down again. We were at minus 600 for a little while. But I assigned a couple more factories to fighter production. I think I do need to do that a little bit more. And we need some more aluminium. And some more steel. And a little bit more rubber. Marvellous. And yeah, if you guys could get me a whole bunch of overruns here, that would be amazing. Let's take out the two Sicilies once and for all. It's like the third time we've pushed back Sicily. Yep, pretty much. We'll get them eventually, though. Probably. And this time I have Marines with me. And the Marines can push across here. Which previously I was not able to do. Oh, the AI division's bad. Why is Italy constantly losing ground? I think they were just fighting on a lot of different fronts. And Italy is still not fully united. And unfully united Italy is kind of weak. Once they've taken out two Sicilies, they will actually be able to do a whole chunk of their focus tree. French are being hit pretty heavily at the moment by the Germans. But honestly, this is just sapping an enormous amount of German manpower. They've lost another 1 million since we checked last. You seem to have completed your objective. I'm also going to say you only attack if you're absolutely sure you're going to win. They have no air support whatsoever. Your organisation recovery is pretty quick, unfortunately. Have you leveled up yet? I'm still waiting for you to get organizer. You're getting closer. You're still not there, but you are getting closer. Oh yes, I meant to give you guys an objective now as well. How about you go and help bolster Alsace? We do now have a surplus of light tanks, so I think that those motorized divisions... Where are they? Cavalry. Can probably do with a light tank, and then I think I'm just going to increase the amount of motorized that you guys have. Pukiev was wounded. That's unfortunate because you're under constant attack. Well, actually, Browning can take your place. Browning is also wounded. Charles Hayes. Actually seems like he might be a good choice. Or Gorbatov. No, not Gorbatov. We did get a second Sterling. Okay. So there was that one focus, which was form the SAS, and you get a David Sterling, but we already had a David Sterling, so I didn't think that would happen, but no, we got a duplicate. I'm not going to use him, that's cheating. Funny though. Armitage might not. Oh, no, he's not that good. Hayes. Definitely Hayes. Time for you to get some experience. Take this and pocket them, that would be amazing. Oh. I think we're going to. Yes, we did. Okay, that was a great result. And now we're going to attack into Reggio. Maybe we can just punch across straight into Messina. That would be really good. If we can get into Messina before they can recover. Keep on going. Don't you dare stop. That line. We'll let our allies take those guys out. So we need the Marines to arrive so that they can take over for the tanks, because last time we did this we suffered a whole bunch of tank casualties. And close air support, that's you guys. In there. So you guys, in there. Make sure you're close to the action. That's the main thing about this. Easy. Man, the Marines are so far away! There we go, now the Marines are going across first, supported by the armour. Much better. And we're actually making some progress now. What you don't know is that Sterling's identical twin brother is also called David. I mean, it's possible. Sure. Still 42. Let's get engineers. 87. 88. $89. A couple of their units managed to get into the defensive sign. Who's using artillery here? Guessing they are. Yeah, shore bombardment -8, but it's not a huge bombardment. 92. Come on. Three. Brought in another wave of reinforcements. Machine rifle Mark 1. Here we go. Big infantry upgrade, and yes, I would love for you to upgrade to that. That would be amazing. Still have plenty of guns. Artillery is a little bit low, which is strange. Oh no, it's not. It's because we just increased the amount of artillery in the motorized units. Yeah. How are you lot doing up here? You were pushed. So you are fighting a little bit of a defensive fight here. You are now actually technically armor because of the light tanks we added. Interesting. Just out of interest, how fast are you? 6.4. How fast are you? The real question is, how fast are you? 6.4. Still. You should be like 12. 13.2. Why are you so slow? Is motorized artillery movement 6? Nope. 14. 14. 14. They should be quicker. So why aren't they? Support companies don't slow you down. They don't have a movement speed. Oh! Cavalry recon is slowing us down. Huh. Easily fixed. I did not realize that. I thought it was just the modifiers they gave, not that they actually have a base movement reduction. Good to know. So this whole time, my motorized, the units that I thought were lightning quick, have been about half the speed of my tank divisions. Interesting. We're up to 96. These are the reserves. That's all they've got left. They probably will try to cycle in some more troops. Oh, there's one of them. And my own first wave Marines are getting a little tired. Why has the combat width just gone up? I mean, that's really good for us. Means I can squeeze in more troops. We own Gibraltar now. You know what? I'm going to take a risk. Time for you lot to wake up. You can't get through here. Oh, you can't. Right, because we need to control both sides. Huh. In that case, stay where you are. Can't use you. 87, 88... Okay, here is a question. So my Republican Marines, if I were to increase your size, how big could I make you? I'd still be able to save the template. Actually, really bloody big. Huh. Still have 69 organization. We're well, more than doubling the soft attack. Save. Okay, our first 40 combat width units with a major artillery deficit. So let's stick a couple more factories on that. Well, in the meantime, I don't really want my tanks here, so we're going to move you lot to go and take this back, and hopefully Nancy as well. You know, all the areas that they've painstakingly been fighting over. And they are bringing in a lot of enemy fighters. So their air forces are starting to wake up a bit. How are we doing over here? Oh, no, we're making progress. That's a CSA tank. Nice. We're actually well through the Rockies at this point. We're getting to the Sierra Nevadas. And we have some more infantry.
Ready to move.
Which is going to join you, and we can actually get another 3 units in training right now. And we do have a technology, which was, right, the new guns. Well, we may as well grab these. No, we'll take the Enfield Automatic Mark Vs for the extra breakthrough in defense.
Ready.
Oh, we're green again. As we're getting some French tanks giving us a hand. And just some French units in general. And the more we attack these guys, the more damage we're doing to their strength, so the weaker they get in the defense. And as long as we can maintain a good supply of reinforcements, then that's all good. Also, I just realised we are out of manpower. That disappeared in a hurry. Well, I guess we go to service by requirement. Colombia have cancelled their non-aggression pact. Ho ho. Well, Sterling should be getting an absolutely massive amount of experience from these constant attacks. So, I'm fine with this. Only thing is, he's still lacking Invader. Meanwhile, Jack Jones has hit another level. You can get Thorough Planner, and I would absolutely love for you to get Thorough Planner, please. Thank you. Another 10% planning for all of my units. Like, we're mobile warfare, and we have a planning now of 55. I think it's actually going to be 65.
Ready, sir.
Oh, no, that's right. That's these guys, not you lot. So the Marines will have a really high planning. 58. Sterling's a level 8 attack now. Nice, nice. Tanks are arriving. For the first time, we're actually having tanks positioned on the German front.
Keep your distances. Come on, move out.
I'm going to stop this attack. This is going nowhere. You lot can keep attacking. That's fine. I want to get my planning preparation back again. And more importantly, I want to get their reinforcements in. So the manpower is arriving pretty quickly. Oh no, yeah, they're half strength. So we definitely need to just let them breathe for a little bit. Welcome back, Marshal. So what did I miss? The Union of Britain Operation Husky, Avalanche, Market Garden, Overlord. I mean, Overlord never really happened because we never lost France. Husky was Italy, right? I mean, technically, I guess we're doing that. And then also Battle of the Bulge. This is as far in as Germany has managed to push me. Well, push France. France has actually been really good just holding the lines out here. Gibraltar's fallen again. Because the Iberians seem to be completely unable to hold that position. Doing a reverse husky.
Keep on
Yes.
attacking.
Planning prep. Okay, and now we're going to get the last... In fact, I'm not even going to bother with that one. It's tactical bombers and I don't use those. So, 1942. Let's go and get the boys anti-tank rifle. Sindrin, you're the Mosley. Well, I didn't vote for you. Yes, we do have the new Mosley armour. The new Mosley armies, which are our armour units. How's the air situation? Much the same as it usually is. Do we have any spare planes? Not really. We do, however, have sufficient tanks and SPGs that we can add a couple more units. And we can reduce the amount of motorized we're producing. And I think I'm actually going to start making mechanized. We have the capacity to do this. And we are going to need a lot of this. So let's say 10 factories worth. Infantry equipment we have lots of. Motorized support equipment we now have lots of. So let's turn support equipment down to that. Artillery we're going to keep pretty high. Infantry equipment will turn down to that. And there we go. Working on mechanized. Need a bit more rubber. Need a bit less steel. More aluminium. We're not being intercepted at all anymore at sea either, which is nice. We need another 9 ships, and then our destroyer complement has been fully recovered.
Ready to move.
What are you lot lacking? Light tanks and towed artillery. Huzzah! Yes, we are very short on light tanks, in fact. So I'm going to reduce the number of SPGs that we're getting. And we're going to get some more light tanks, because we are using them pretty aggressively in a number of different locations. Sweden has broken our cipher. That's nice. And Sindrin, thank you very much for gifting us up to Silence of the Lambs. Silas of the Lambs. Congratulations on the gifted subs from Sindrin. Have you seen the Union of Britain's entry in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? It reads, Mosley harmless. Nice, yep. I see why you gifted us up for that one. I suppose Mosley armies is a clever idea, so greasy they'll slide right past the enemy's defences.
Come on.
We're making progress. The first time this line is changing in like a year. Now we just need to hold it during the counterattack, and there we go. That's how you do it! And then we just need to do the same down here to take Nancy, and then at that point, we're back to the 1939 lines.
Ready.
Field Hospital 3. Nice, nice, nice. And the new Enfield. Okie dokie. That's going to be 2 technologies which I need to work on, so we're going to go for you. And... I mean, it's almost 43, so I think we're going to go for construction now. Seeing as it's late December.
Ready.
What I'm going to do is move my close air support back over here. And apparently, like half of the fighters I think are going to move over here as well. Because they are putting in more and more aircraft on this side. And our air mission efficiency is really bad. Oh, it's because there's a storm going on. Fair enough. Okay, next up, I want you to retake Nancy. If you would be so kind. Please and thank you.
Ready.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here waiting, basically, for the Marines to get their full strength up. I mean, I guess I could reduce their artillery by a touch and just go for a couple more Marine units. Until, basically, I can't save it anymore. There we go. We have the equipment for that. It's just the artillery that we were short on.
Yes, sir.
And this is going to increase your strength pretty dramatically. We just need to wait for that infantry equipment to arrive. Huzzah! And we have some more factories. I think I'm just going to put everything onto mechanized for the time being. That's it. We finished this focus, so I think we're going to go into air production. Seeing as the big thing that I can contribute will be aircraft, especially once Supermarine Spiteful's finished. Daniel, thank you very much for the 3-month resubscription. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. Thank you. AI never has tanks in the division. They burn all their tanks in like a month. That's why you can push. Not so much true in Kaiserreich. The AI is a little bit better at tank divisions. Like those. And that. And those. And those. I mean, yeah, they're pretty weak, so clearly they don't have enough tanks. But they're still trying, bless them. Can I recommend not fighting Spain? It's not worth the pain. All you'll ever conquer is their plain. It hardly ever rains. They rule the Spanish Main. Okay, I ran out. I mean, that was a pretty good effort there, Syndrin.